everybody, my name is Fletcher Stump and welcome back to Radioactive Inc. Now, today I find is a very important episode because gay marriage is now legalized in all 50 states. And I've got to say, it is about time. You should be able to be with whoever you want to be with, love who you're gonna love. It doesn't matter. I mean, I have friends who are gay. I have, female friends who are lesbians. It doesn't matter. Love who you want to love. Be who you are. And I have to say, I am overjoyed that finally they passed it. They really did. And I couldn't be happier. I serve with people who are gay. And you know what? Doesn't bother me any. I'm glad that they want to serve their country. But anyway, I'm titling today's episode as What Are We Gonna Fight For Next? Because it seems that when the American population really wants to go for something, they go at it gung-ho. I mean, they really do. We've been fighting to have same-sex marriage legalized for I don't even remember how long now. I mean, it's been that long. But I've noticed, through scanning my social media and everything like that, that a few things are starting to pop up. The biggest one is, the legalization of marijuana, which has been going on for quite a while now. It is legal in a couple of states now. I know California, it's legal for recreational use along with medicinal. A lot of states are starting to do the medicinal marijuana, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I have no issue with. It does have, some benefits to it. As for, recreational use, I'm still a little on the fence about that one. I mean, there are plenty of pros to it, there are plenty of cons to it. I mean, first off, the pro is everybody can stop getting arrested for getting caught with fucking weed on them. I mean, seriously. One of the cons is that everybody's gonna be baked off their ass, man. Like, non-stop. Just baked off their ass. But one of the biggest ones that I've found, and it is actually starting to trouble me a little, is people want to get rid of the rebel flag. And I feel like they want to do it for all the wrong reasons. I mean, through what we know as Victor's Law, he who wins the war decides, what is just and what is not. During the Civil War, obviously, the Union won. Woo, big surprise, spoiler alert. We abolished slavery and everything like that, but the rebel flag remained. Because it wasn't a symbol of hatred, it wasn't a symbol of prejudice, it was for pride. It was the South saying that they wanted to secede from the Union. And notice it still has the same colors as the regular American flag. It still has red, white, and blue on it. It has 13 stars on it to represent the 13 original colonies that were founded when we came to America, when we decided we didn't want to do with Britain anymore. And I really feel like people are just taking it the wrong way. I mean, there's an 83-year-old man down in Georgia who happens to be black who will stand by that flag because he knows it's not a symbol of hatred, it's a symbol of pride. It is literally pride, not prejudice. And, I grew up in the South, I really did. So I'm used to seeing that flag everywhere. And I don't understand why people want to take it down. I mean, for the older generation, Dukes of Hazzard, well, newsflash, it was on top of their car, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you watched that, like, every time it was on. So suddenly now you want to change your mind on that and decide you don't want it anymore? Doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. But I think one of the most ridiculous things that has come out of this so far is a man, I think it was Alabama or Georgia, one of the two, for a cake, he wanted to get the Confederate flag on top of a cake. So he called Walmart to see if they could do it, but they told him no. So he decided to call them back and have a cake made with the ISIS flag on it. And wouldn't you know it, they did that. They made that cake. Now, last time I checked, we're at war with these people. Why can you get a cake with that flag on it, but you can't get one with the Confederate flag? Doesn't make any sense to me. We are at war with these people. They are trying to destroy us. And people just don't seem to care the way they should. And it's really saddening. But, I mean, America, we fight for something, we really fight hard, and I wish people weren't going about this the way they were. I mean, that flag is a part of our history. I don't know why people want to see it gone. That's... I mean, if you get rid of that flag, you are pretty much disgracing all the men who died in the Civil War to try and uphold what they believed in. May not have been the greatest thing they believed in, but they believed in it, and they were willing to fight for it. It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I'm a soldier, and I don't care what flag you have on. If you're an enemy, then unfortunately I have to fight you. If you're an ally, by all means, whatever flag you want to wear. Oh, it is hotter than hell in this room. But, the rain has finally, started to let up. Finally. Took it, 2 weeks, but, we will trying to be doing the Beat the Heat episode, pretty soon. Actually, probably within the next day or so, actually, because it should be, nice and hot. Nice and hot. Hot. It's starting to get really hot. So that should be up in a couple days, and I mean, it's really important to watch. This summer is not going to be, cold. It is going to be hot, and I will be providing plenty of tips and tricks on how to avoid, catching heat stroke. And I mean, the biggest thing is just to stay hydrated. You got to drink water. And that's the biggest thing, just drink water. But anyway, Anthrocon is less than a week away, and I am super excited, and I hope to meet some interesting people there. I might do a little bit of filming while I'm there. It kind of depends. Unfortunately, Etch-a-Sketch will not be able to make it there with me. He didn't have the money for it. But I will definitely be at Anthrocon, and I hope to see you guys there. I really do. If you're one of the 8 people, if you're one of the 8 people that happen to be watching the show right now, please feel free to come up and say hello. I won't bite. I mean, if you don't like the fur community, I don't really understand why. We're big goofballs. That's pretty much it. But I mean, we are what we are. But yeah, Anthrocon is coming up the week after that. I have a 5K run through Pittsburgh, and I'm going to try and do a little bit of filming for that too. Get one of those action cams that I can clip onto me somewhere. And I'm going to try and do a little bit of filming of that, because that is supposed to be absolutely insane in the best way. I mean, lasers and DJs, and I got the VIP package, so I'll be rocking all of my awesome gear, doing my 5K through Pittsburgh, and I'm probably going to die because I'm a little bit out of shape. I mean, I'm incredibly toned. I look, by my standards, I look pretty damn good, but I am a little bit out of shape. I haven't been keeping up with my running the way that I should, so I'm gonna definitely try to at least put in a couple miles down at my local track before the actual run takes place. So, and to those in the vapor community, I ask you to keep fighting strong. Don't let them put us out. Vaping is not smoking. It is not. And you know, we have to keep fighting to make sure that they don't try to get rid of us or put ridiculous taxes on us. So, you know, keep fighting strong. Really. But keep an eye out for some more episodes that will be coming up later in the month. There won't be too many episodes around like August, at least for like the first half of the month, because I'm going to be busy. I actually will not be here like for that whole half the month, so... And I know Etch a Sketch, he's... Lord knows, I mean... He probably won't do anything. But until then, you know, keep an eye out for all the episodes. I really hope to see some people at Anthrocon and get a chance to meet people and, you know, probably do a little networking while I'm out there too, because I really want this show to expand. I really do. But until then, you know, much love. Please enjoy your holiday weekend. Be safe. Do not drink and drive. That is the biggest thing. Please don't drink and drive. Don't. Just please don't. But until then, this is Fletcher Stump with Radioactive Inc. Signing out.
I told ya I came to party.